Hello again, everyone. Stavros here, looking to play some legacy matches with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. Today I'll be going on to Legacy League. It's my first league. I had registered some time ago, but I hadn't started it. So on we go. Just click Play Match here, and let's see what comes up. All right. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to find an opponent. And there are 497 active players. I don't know if that's typical, that's too many, not really sure. I think that's good. Okay, found an opponent and joining the match. Wonder where the window appears. Oh, here we go. So that's weird. It doesn't appear already there. Would I like to go first? Absolutely not. All right. Only one land. I am going to definitely have to mulligan this. Well, I can play a land. I can draw another one. Yeah, I'm going to mulligan. I don't feel comfortable starting this way. I think this is probably reasonable. I can still accelerate into Sylvan Library or Chalice. It seems pretty good. I think I'll get rid of my Vraska. It might be too slow. Excellent. Let's see what they got. Okay. It looks like it's Stellar. That's what it looks like. So do I Wasteland? Do I Hymn? Do I Chalice? Or do I Sylvan? That's too many choices for me. I think I'm just going to go for a... Well, let me play all my things first, my mana sources. I'll just go Swamp. I'll definitely cast that. And discard this forest, so I have my Wasteland also. I can attempt to Hymn them, or I can attempt to lay a Chalice, then Hymn, then Sylvan, and I can also waste there. I think Chalice might be a good idea. Let's see if they have a Daze or a Force or something, because they most likely will force that if they don't. Okay. So that might be good news or really bad news, because they might just be following it up with a 2-drop, and I might just lose straight off the bat. No flips would be good, but it does flip with a Chain Lightning, so we've got other problems. But Chain Lightning does nothing against Chalice, which is good. Okay. All right. So I think this isn't that bad for us. A Thespian Stage. I can always waste them. They might have a Spell Pierce, so do I have the time to play around that is the question. Oh, yeah, Chalice stops that, so I probably do have the time to play around that. Okay. I think I'm wasting them. And then I'm hymning them also. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the second main. I wonder what they would do with 2 mana. Or even with 1 mana. They would be doing that. Yeah. Okay. And, well, do I want to get rid of my Thespian Stage? That's a pretty good question. I guess with Sylvan, I can always find... They've already used this fairy. They're not casting it again, I think. They lost a Chain Lightning and a Wasteland, which is probably not that good. But I can always cast this next turn, but I might run into something. Let me do that. and see what happens. I'm going to be under some life pressure, but hoping my Sylvan gets me out of this. And we can see what we can do after that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Yeah, that should get me somewhere. Hopefully they can't cast that, because then I'll have 2 threats and it'll be pretty hard. But this way I can draw into my 1 removal or something like that and hit them. They didn't play land, which is probably good news for me. That has flash, right? That has flash. That's okay. Okay. Definitely want to use Sylvan. This is pretty bad, I have to say. So I think I can't afford to play Wasteland. I have to Verdant. Put on top. Unfortunately, put on top. Play that. And I have to remember to... Well, I'm going to remember it now. So yeah, at least they can't take me off green, I guess, with another one of those. And maybe I should castle Lochthwain. End of their turn to draw 1 card and then look another 3. And if I don't draw anything, then I've lost, and that's okay. That happens. Okay, that actually, Dreadhorde doesn't do anything because Chalice, yeah, Chalice stops it. So we're good on that end. But I think I should be drawing a card here and hoping to, what am I doing? Yeah. Something relevant, not a land. Abrupt Decay is always good. Yeah, could work, but I am now really afraid of Daze. I'm going to use the ability. I'm really afraid of Daze, but I have to get rid of basically the Insectile Aberration. So I think what I'll do is, I don't have anything to use that way. They don't have any green land, but yeah, they're probably blue-red Delver only, so no Veil, which is absolutely great. What I'll do is I'll put this on top of Library. And also I will put this on top of Library. No, I want to undo. Can I undo? Yes. Put on top of Library. Put on top of Library. Okay, so I'm drawing Liliana next turn. I'm playing this. I'm just going to get this over with, that one, because who knows? Who knows what could happen? And then they only deal 1 damage to me, so then I can Liliana them out, hopefully. And Arcanist doesn't get through Chalice. Hopefully they can't bounce a Chalice, because then I just lose. They can play Brazen Borrow, which is pretty good. Yeah, but anything else that they try to cast is fine. Can I activate this? Nope, not enough mana. Yeah, so I have to draw multiple things here. Yes, use that. So I just have to think here, what makes sense? They're going to keep the Brazen Borrower, and I'm going to run into some issues probably, because Liliana is not going to be fast enough. So what can I be doing here? I need to somehow shuffle and draw something relevant. So I think no, I'm going to undo that. I think it's, well, it doesn't really matter, I think, at this point. Yeah, I'm going to cast the Liliana, definitely. Hope they don't have anything to counter it. If they counter it, I just lose, and that's That's fine. That's pretty normal. So Force of Will, and then they Brazen Borrow, right? Okay, let's see it played out. No other way to do anything. Yeah, okay. Time to concede this one. I mean, it didn't go that bad. It was a mulligan. I almost stabilized. But yeah, it definitely needs some help in this matchup. So what do I bring in? They had Dreadhorde. They had the Petty Theft there. Do they have Pyromancer? Maybe. So Toxic Deluge might be okay, although sometimes it's just a complete blowout. Golgari Charm is okay, I think, for this matchup. But overall, this is the type of matchup I should be winning against. Though they can be a bit fast. I mean, they started with Delver, they blind flipped. I had a really bad Sylvan Library, so I think I might be okay just the way it is. I am afraid of them going a bit wide, so I'm going to put this one in. But what do I take out is the question. Probably Karn. It seems really slow, and it doesn't stop their flyers. This, I can trade it for a Delver, worst case, so that might just be okay. So let's see. Yeah, I do want to be on the plane? No, I don't. This is incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. I think I have to mulligan again, which is a shame. I could just go for the him, followed by... I mean, if they don't have a threat, then I can go for the combo also, although I'll always be afraid of Petty Theft. These are the types of hands that are very difficult to keep. I'm mulliganing it. And I think this is a lot better because Liliana is good. Abrupt Decay is something that I can count on, and I'm keeping this. What do I put underneath? I think I want to keep the Thespian stage, although, yeah, they do have... Look, I'm going to have to get... I do have Loam, though. So I'm going to have to get a basic with this, I feel. Like if I get Bayou and I get wasted, I lose. And I'm going to have to get... Actually, I'm going to have to get green because I want to play Abrupt Decay and Loam. But if it gets wasted, I lose. So I think I'm putting the Thespian stage underneath after all, because this will give me double black in case I need it. I don't draw anything. Should be interesting. They're not playing anything. That's interesting. And I'm just going for straight up this. I am very stifle proof at this point, and they can't get rid of basics. So if I see that they're not tapping out, okay, 2 cards. That should be a Dreadhorde or a Young Pyre. Okay, Young Pyre is slightly of a tough one, but Abrupt Decay takes care of this. And there's always the Golgari Charm. All right, so it seems like Verdant Catacombs into Bayou kills that. Then if they waste me, I can always drop a Hymn, but then I can't play half of my cards. I can try to hymn them now, run into Daze, they get a token, and then they kind of win from there. This is a bit of a tough one, but I feel like... what do I feel like, actually? I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one because suddenly, like, I will have no lands, and that'll be a bit bad for me. If I knew that Liliana could resolve, I would definitely be keeping it for that. So I think I'm going to go for Abrupt Decay and not let this get out of control. They seem to have a slow hand, so just protecting my hand would be really good. I could go for a straight up Forest, which is really interesting. It allows me to cast Loam, yeah. Of course, that's really good. I don't think they're dazing this for the value. I don't think there's any value there. Losing a land drop, and but yeah, so cool. That's pretty good. Then we're looking to hymn them, playing around Daze. They're getting rid of Abrupt Decays, which is really bad for us. But they got rid of a card, and they didn't hit Loam, which I really like. So now I can start grinding them out. If a hymn hits them, then they're just down too many cards. Because essentially they traded, well, it was a 0 for 1 for me, but yeah, not having a replicate is pretty bad. Ponder, okay. So a bit of a slower hand for them. Yeah, I wonder what they're planning to do. They did not shuffle, drew a card. They're just passing to me, which is also interesting. Now they know that a hymn is coming. They must know that. But is it coming? I guess. I can run it into Spell Pierce. I could run it into Daze, I don't mind. But yeah, I guess running into Spell Pierce isn't that bad because then that gives Liliana. If Liliana resolves, that takes care of a load of things for me. Yeah, quite a few things. Then I have Smallpox. Then I have Life from the Loam. I think I like playing him here. There's a chance that they don't have it, and it's just a blowout, and then I just win. Plus, it helps my Liliana resolve. I mean, I'll take that. It's a 2 for 1. I'm not sure what they're planning to deploy next turn, but I don't think they can combat my bigger threats. Yeah, let's see. All right, I like this because I can play around Spell Pierce. No, I can't exactly play around Spell Pierce, but I can play around Daze and play my Liliana, which I like quite a bit. I think we're looking good now. I have Smallpox to answer the threats. Living Wish to get a Plague Engineer is pretty good, or a Vampire Hexmage if for some reason needed. I can't think. I don't think they run Planeswalkers though. So what are they playing? They're playing a 3-drop. End of turn? No, they're just thinning their deck. Hope they don't have any 4th drops. Okay, that's fine. I mean, Liliana takes care of that. Smallpox takes care of that. And Liliana of the Veil takes care of that. I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. How greedy do we want to get is the question. They played that. They played a land. I can play around Daze again, which I think would be good enough here. And if it's a 2 for 1 for the Liliana, I am very happy with that also. So I feel this is good. I feel this is good. Okay, begin sideboarding. Excellent. So we mulliganed, we played second, but we still won. They had a slow start, which is the key against this deck. And I just noticed I have 61 cards in my main deck. Oh, I have 3 chalices instead of 2. Well, it's probably good for this matchup. Let's see. But the problem is that now it's probably locked for the league. But, well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, what else could I be bringing in? This is good against fetches. Very good. Tormod's Crypt. I mean, yeah, this is actually good against Dreadhorde, but I'd rather just answer Dreadhorde with my Smallpoxes, Abrupt Decays, Liliana of the Veil, Frasca, Liliana Lasso, like Chalice, Trinisphere. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough to answer that. Bitter Blossom, is that good? Probably too fast for that. I think I'm submitting and seeing how it goes. They know I like to play second, and they want to play first. Good by me. This is pretty slow. This is pretty slow. If the hymn resolves, I'm good. I can get my basics, and Cabal Pit also gives me another black mana. I'm going to keep and yeah, I think I'm going to keep and just draw myself out of it, but might not, which is the problem with every non-blue deck. But let's see how it goes. Blue, Ponder. Excellent. That's a slower start, which is what we need. And also we can't get stifled. We can get our basic swamp and feel good about that, which is really good. Another Dark Depths. That's not that great, but you can always discard it to something. I think I'm fetching right now. Maybe they play stifles, maybe they don't. Probably not Blue-Red Delver, but I'm going to get it anyways. There's no harm in this. I'm not repping anything because I don't have 1-drops. Oh, that was nasty. Like, that was just not what I was expecting. That was extremely aggressive. But they see what I have in my hand, I guess, so maybe they like that. They don't have a threat. They don't know about the Abrupt Decay now, so they don't have a threat. I can waste them again, or I just go for the hymn and then hope to Trinisphere, waste, and draw myself out of something with lands. 2 Dark Depths, that's pretty bad. They know they're going to be able to play. They probably kept the Dazes in, so maybe I should play around Daze. But do I have the time to play around Daze? Maybe they have Wasteland, though. They'll waste this. Maybe they don't have red, I guess, so I can cut them off of red because they played that one. No, they can sacrifice that, so I'm not wasting that. So I'm just doing that, definitely. And then do I cast a hymn? I'm going to cast it. Worst case, we get a counter out of their hand, and we can resolve something bigger later. They just cast the Daze. Okay. I can't pay for that, so I think we continue. The good thing is that they haven't deployed any threats. I'm not sure if they have a third land. Okay, they're preordaining. I hope they bottom and then draw and don't play a land, because then I'm wastelanding, definitely. 2 cards on top. Okay, nurturing peatland. That's pretty good. That gives us that. But why would they? They top Trinispheres there. I feel like I want to wasteland that, then peatland next turn, play my Trinisphere. I am losing a lot of life from these though, so that is always a worry. I don't think they can actually do anything with that, so maybe they have too many lands and now they're trying to get me to wasteland them because they know I have the wasteland. What do I do against that though? I'm not really sure. You know what? Trinisphere is good. Trinisphere is good. It's never let me down. Let's go. If they don't have a land, then hey, we have just won. And if they don't have a counter, actually, and no land. So there are a lot of ifs there. 2 for 1. That's what I'm going for all day. And I like that. I'm also slowly filling my graveyard for Cavil Pit, which will come online. Like 1 Wasteland and another Abrupt Decay, then I'm almost halfway there. Which is pretty good, I feel. 3-drop. I don't mind True Name. Dreadhorde, I don't mind also because I've got my Abrupt Decay. This is good. This is pretty good because I can just play that afterwards if the Nurturing Peatland survives, which is an if. It's a bit of an if. But definitely have to get rid of this because, yeah, this is a must-answer threat, 100%. And then do I wasteland so that they can't draw cards? And then hope that they run into issues. And then I Sylvan, get my card selection, maybe go for Dark Depths. I think I'm definitely playing the Abrupt Decay. But I'm not sure about the Wasteland. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Wasteland. And I'm losing a lot of life, which I do not like. But I feel like Fiery Islet. I don't think I'm going to get them. They have enough lands to do whatever they want, right? But I have a slight, not a problem with lands. And with Sylvan, I'll be able to play around Spell Pierce, which I haven't seen from them. Which I think is good enough. I'll just let it go. I think I should play around Spell Pierce. They have 20 minutes left. I have 8 minutes. How did that happen? Might be because I'm talking all the time. I think 8 minutes for half a game should be enough for me. Do I waste? No. That's a bad draw. Definitely. That's a draw. Pass. So, Don't flip would be good. No other blind flips, please. It's a blind flip and it's a Force of Will. So this isn't great, I must admit. Let's see though. This allows me to combo on one end, but I will be afraid of petty theft a lot. But what do? I can't fight an insect aberration, which is a human insect, right? So Plague Engineer helps a bit, but I'm losing too much life from Nurturing Peatland. I want to get Cabal Pit online. So how do I do that? What is the fastest way to do that? It's to Wasteland, to Nurturing Peatland. So I go up to 5 cards. Living Wish is exiled, unfortunately. I can play Dark Depths and do the Legend rule. It's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, I think I have to play Living Wish, get my Thespian Stage. Yeah, I have to play Living Wish, get my Thespian Stage. The clock is the same for them. Yes. Get my Thespian Stage, just play it. Threaten the combo, so they have to keep 2 mana open always. And maybe waste them, so maybe waste them end of turn. Although if I copy that, then I get 2 cards in the graveyard, 5. I untap 6, 7, and I actually can do Cabal Pit. That is ridiculous. Okay. No, I'm passing you. That might be the solution, right? So turn on my Cabal Pit by completely obliterating all my lands. But then I do have the Bayou and the other one on top, so I feel pretty good about this. Let me see. 1, 2. So let's see. I have to force them to have it, right? So that there's a chance that I just win. Oh, they just stifle it. That is unfortunate. I mean, I would love to play another land here. They have a force also, and if they have a burn spell, so they could just have a burn spell, right? Oh, this is a big choice, right? This is a really big choice. Because, yeah, if they have a burn spell and I tap one of my other lands, then I have lost. But then how do I actually get rid of that stupid little flying thing? I think I'm going to go for Wasteland and combo. They can always bounce it and attack, but if they bounce it and attack, they have to bounce it on their turn. My Cabal Pit is online then, and I can do Liliana to get rid of their card. That doesn't make sense probably, but let's see. I haven't really thought it out completely, I feel. So what I'm doing is I'm destroy that non-basic land, so I can almost turn on Cabal Pit. They don't float, and then I just do that, right? And I don't lose any life this way. Which Dark Depths do I keep? This one has 10 counters. This one doesn't. Okay. Hopefully they don't have it and they don't draw it. And I have 6. Can I play this? I cannot. But I can always sack that and then have Cabal Pit online next turn. Let's see. I mean, this is... Ooh. Okay. 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 I think I may have won this. Let's see. Let's see. What are the cards? Is Thespian Sage good for me? Or is this one better? Put on top. Put on top. They could stifle this. Or 2 burn spells might be bad. So I'm playing that. I am... Choose target creature. Hitting that. If they stifle that, is it the end of the world? It might be. Okay. Now I think I just have to attack. Excellent. Whew. Well, this is always an extremely close one. And that's why this is one of those borderline matches where I am not sure at all if I should be going second. But, I kind of stick to it. And I had some unlucky draws, but I had some other lucky ones. Sylvan Library is always one of the best cards in my deck. Yeah, that went pretty well. Okay, excellent. See you next time.